Welcome back to Minecraft Bingo. This is Fetchr 5.3 by Noinizer, and it's time now for the 5-in-a-row bingo challenges. Let's generate the first card, and we're trying to get bingo in a row column or diagonal in the quickest time possible. Let's see what we got here. There is Mangrove Swamp, a little bit of jungle over there, and regular swamp too. And that's about it. There's some savanna and some taiga. Let's take a look at the card. We're not going to do the geode, right? Unless we see one. And then we can go for it, because it's only the amethyst block. Yeah, no geode, I think. Oh, I can do this now. But it only really helps if I think I see something and I want a closer look. That's cool, though, that we have the spyglass now. Makes it easier to see some items from here. In fact, what's out there in the desert? Hey, I can actually see there's a cactus. We can even look for bunnies, probably. That's a lot of magnification. All right, we're not going to do glow ink. Let's stay away from the book and quill, I think. This is out. This is out. Wolf armor, I don't like. Spore blossom and dispenser. What is that? Oh, that's a new item. Lodestone. I don't even know the crafting recipe for the lodestone, but I heard you can loot them in ruined portals, so we won't rule that one out because the diagonal might still be viable here. Let's see, what else can we go for? I think, let me stand back here for a second. All I've left myself is the right side column and the top row. Maybe we should go for the top row. What have we got? Dark oak sapling, 1 copper, 1 feather for the brush. We could do flint and a feather for the arrow. Yeah, because we need chickens anyway, or, feathers for the brush. Another feather here, so 3 feathers, plus leather, 3 sugarcane, and an ink sac, and mushrooms red and brown. I don't know where to get red mushroom, though. That's a problem. I know where to get brown mushroom. I don't see red anywhere. That's going to be a tough row to go for. I also don't see dark oak trees. So that means the spawn point doesn't really match the items on the card that we're going for. Oh, over there is dark oak. Okay. So we can go over there after we get our tools crafted here. Try to get the sapling. Look for copper and chickens on the way to mushrooms. And then, of course, the ink sac we can get as we cross the ocean. Let's try it. Top row, 5 in a row. Let's see how quickly we can get these 5 items for bingo. So I do want to start with tools, but it seems like we do need a furnace for smelting copper for the brush, and that's all we need a furnace for, but we have to craft it, so we can't get out of the furnace, unfortunately. All right, let me get all the logs from this tree, and then we'll start making tools. First, we need a crafting table and some sticks. There we go, and then I need stone, which I think there's some, yeah, right here. We might even be able to find some copper here, I'm not sure. All right, make a pick, not a lead. Nice try. I couldn't make a lead if I tried. All right, we want all the tools, but let's get the pick going. No, not that one. The pickaxe, and sure, I'll take the shovel because I can afford it. Do I need flowers for anything? No. No, there's no concrete on the card. I'm also not seeing any copper here. There's an emerald. I think you need a iron pickaxe to mine emerald, so we can't go for that. Give me an axe, because we have to chop another tree, and then 1 furnace. Okay, I need a boat and doors, and I need more wood. It's kind of a slow start for a 5 in a row, but I think it'll be fine. I'll grab the sugar cane. I'll never get used to that new sound, though. All right, can I chop another tree, or do we just go... Let's just go over to the roof forest. Maybe we can get an ink sac. Okay, here. And where are you going? You'll never get away from me. Ink sac is there. Is there copper here? No, I don't see copper. All right, let's grab brown mushroom. Unfortunately, I don't see red here. It would be great if there was a red mushroom here, but there's not. All right, over to the roof forest then, and we'll try to get the sapling. Oh, I see red mushrooms over there on that fallen log. That's cool. I need copper. Let's see if we can find it down here, maybe? No. No, I don't see any copper there. All right, well, that's gonna have to wait then. Let's see. Let's try to get the sapling. I wish I had something. Okay, sapling was quick. I need to get over there for the red mushroom. I also need flint and copper because I want that copper smelted. Okay, red mushroom is good. I thought I was going to get some wood there while we got the... Oh, I lost a log. I thought we were going to get wood while we were trying to get the sapling, but that didn't happen. So we have to mine this tree now. All right, let's make bowls and then make the stew. Okay, that's an item done. We need... What do we need now? I need feathers and copper. Let's check again for copper. I don't see any. There is gravel here. It's going to be kind of a pain to get it underwater, but we'll try. It's really just the flint I'm after, but I'll just take the... Okay, there we go, flint. And let's pick up this door. All right, I need copper. And it doesn't exist. Did they remove it from the game? No, they didn't. Okay. I need feathers. We need to look for chickens. So shipwreck or just chickens is fine. And then the first copper I see. No chickens there. I still don't see copper, unbelievably. What, did they take it out of the game? Did they nerf copper? I don't think so. Okay, red mushrooms there, we don't need. There's iron, remarkably. Okay, ruined portal could give us some... What? I still need leather and I need sugarcane. Okay, so we're looking for leather, sugarcane, chickens, and copper, which means I really don't need this ruined portal. Let's check it anyway. Where's the chest? Okay, there it is, out in the middle of the ocean. Okay, golden apple and a helmet, sure. Okay, chickens, copper, chickens, copper, and leather. Looks like I'm going the wrong way for chickens and leather. There's iron. I don't need iron. I need copper. Yeah, I should have known anything with mobs was going to be slow. We're already at 6 minutes. We should be looking at wrapping this thing up by now, but I can't even find copper. Is there any here? No. And I don't see leather or chickens either. Even if we find chickens, it needs to be 3 feathers. That's a lot. Okay, I'm still looking, nothing down there. There's pumpkin. No, those are Are those cows? Okay, these are cows, right? The new texture of cow. Let's get our leather. And then I just need sugarcane. Okay, I got leather. I think, yep. Yeah, we got 2 leather. Let's wear this. Okay, chickens for feathers and sugarcane and 1 copper. I thought I would have found some sugarcane by now, but I don't see any. Pumpkins are abundant, but there's no chickens. Sure, we can go down here. No copper under the water. It's so strange about the copper, though. I don't really understand that. Okay, there's a large cave here. That might be what we have to do, is go down into a cave maybe for the copper. Okay, there's sugarcane. There's sweet berries. Let's grab the sugarcane. I only need 3. Let's do a drive-by sugarcaning. I got 3. I got a lot more than 3. Okay, chickens. So I just need the copper now. Give me a feather. You did. Give me another feather. Yes. Okay, we got 3 feathers. I just need copper. And then we can start crafting. I didn't really expect copper to be the last item we need. I don't want to finish underground. Copper. Oh, there we go. Copper. Do this, and this. Are we going to finish underground? We could. Let's put this in here with this, and then get out the crafting table. I don't even have a good place to put this. All right, let's start with paper, and then we'll make a book, and then not that. Book and quill. Okay, and then next we need an arrow, which is 1 feather, 1 flint, and 1 stick for the arrow, and then we just need the brush to finish. And we got the bingo. Our time was 9 minutes and 29 seconds plus 68, so about 9.5 minutes there. Let's go back to the lobby because it's time for the second 5 in a row challenge. All right, let's generate a new random card for the second of the 2 5 in a row bingo challenges for this episode. We need bingo in a row, column, or diagonal in the quickest time possible. Let's see. Cookies. I don't think we're going to do cookies. Wow, this spawn point looks similar to our last one, except the desert's closer and we have a shipwreck. No, I guess it's kind of different. The thing that reminded me, oh, there's a geode, and there's a ruined portal, and a shipwreck, and a pillager outpost. Okay, that gives us a lot of items we can go for. We can do the jack-o'-lantern. We can do the firefly bush. We can do the kelp. Okay, what aren't we going to do? We're not going to do this and this. We're not going to do the light blue bundle. I don't want to do the pale moss carpet or the tuff. Everything else is still in play. I'm not a big fan of the packed mud because I don't know. I mean, maybe if the shipwreck has wheat, but I don't want to do glow ink. So that kills all the rows and leaves us with 1 column. No, we could do the diagonal too. I just don't like the redstone. But we have the geode though. So we could do the diagonal. Otherwise, we have to do the left side column, which is a lot of gold. But, you know, the ruined portal could just have like a golden carrot or a golden apple in it. And then we would only need the wheat from the shipwreck, the mud, which we can make ourselves, like 1 kelp and 3 clay. That's not bad. Otherwise, we need to pivot to the diagonal, which has us coming back to the geode And then we would need mushrooms as well. I saw brown, but I haven't seen red mushrooms. But they're a little easier to find now that there are fallen logs. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna loot the ruined portal. And then if it doesn't have any of our gold stuff, then we can't do the geode because I don't have doors crafted. We're gonna have to go all the way over to the ship. That's a long way to go. Let's give this a try and see what happens. It's definitely kind of a tough spawn point here. Just depends what loot we can get at places like this ruined portal here. Where's the chest? Chest. Where's the chest? I don't see a chest here. Why not? Is it buried? Or it doesn't exist? There it is. Okay, it's just hard to see, I guess. Obsidian, boots, and iron. And it looks like we got another new advancement. We did not get any of our gold items, which means we might be going for the geode after all. Let's grab kelp. Yeah, that's an amethyst geode. I wish I could go for it, but we're going to have to come back. All right, let's swim over. Let's swim over. So are we pivoting then to the diagonal? Because if that's the case, we don't really need this kelp. Yeah. I don't know yet. Because gold is still viable in the shipwreck. And if there's a carrot there too, I don't know. Getting the golden apple is going to be tough. Because there's not going to be an apple in the shipwreck. But we could maybe get the carrot and the gold for the golden carrots. That would help us with the diagonal still. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's put these shoes on our feet. It looks like we have some feather falling. And we did get a little bit of iron. That might be useful later. Let's make sticks, and I need stone. I guess we're just going to see if there's some stone under here, which I don't love. Actually, how much is this? It's 1 ingot. Okay. All right, let's look for some stone here. There should be some. Okay, there we go, stone. And do we need a furnace? Yes, for smelting iron potentially, and the kelp. All right, so we need to craft a furnace. Let's get some tools first. The pickaxe I need, the axe, and let's make the shovel. And then I just need more stone here for a furnace. So 9 more. It's not bad. Okay, we got the stone for the furnace and some extra. Let's craft it. And what else can we do? We can make a boat to help us get back out to the geode. But I can't afford any doors, and I'm gonna need those too. So let's put this furnace down, throw the kelp in, and get some more wood. And we'll use the wood to make doors, and then we'll go get the calcite block. Where did all that wood go? I only got 5 logs. Is that all I mined was 5 logs? Okay, kelp is done. Pick up the furnace, make the doors. How many doors do I need? Not that many. Okay, yep, that's good. And now we go get the calcite. Ruin portal is here. After the calcite, I think we still need mushrooms. Is there a calcite exposed on this thing? No. Alright, that's fine. We'll just dig through the basalt. Smooth basalt. Okay, there's calcite right there. And I need this door back. Alright, now we go loot the shipwreck. Is there going to be mushrooms on the way to the ship? Okay, pillager outpost is that way. Ship is this way. We're looking for mushrooms red and brown. That's a tiny little horse. Look at that pony. So cute. I don't think I need sugarcane. I don't think I need white dye either. I'll just grab one. I don't need bamboo. Where's that ship? Should be just on the other side here. There are rabbits here, which I don't need, and where's the ship? I lost it. It should be in this area somewhere. It was much easier to see from the air. Okay, looking for a shipwreck. And where is it? Lava pool. I don't even recognize the lava pool. Where's the shipwreck? I thought it wasn't this far. Okay, there's chickens. I thought the shipwreck was over here somewhere. Where is it? I don't see it. We don't need cactus. I don't understand where the shipwreck went. I thought it was here. This is way too slow. Oh, there it is. We went too far. Okay, that kind of makes sense. And it's not a full ship, but it could give us iron and gold. How do I get in? Can I get in through here? No. Alright, we'll have to go around then. Alright, I should be able to mine through. I think we're only going to get one chest here. It's the front chest. We got carrots, pumpkins, suspicious to potatoes, and moss. I don't really need any of those things. It's not what I needed. Bad shipwreck. Very disappointed. And it's only the front half of the ship, too. I should have known that. I should have looked closer to see what half of the ship it was going to be. Okay, I need firefly bush. I need mushrooms, red and brown. That's a firefly bush right there. I think. I know that's a vine. Okay. Let's go loot the pillager outpost. And maybe we can grab a mushroom here too. A brown one. We're not doing so good here. In case you didn't notice, we didn't get hardly any of the things we need. We did get a carrot, so I'll credit the shipwreck for that, but no gold. How do I get up here? I can't reach that. Can I reach it now? Yes. Okay, give me brown. Yes, there's brown mushroom. And now we go to the pillager outpost. What do we need there? Wheat. Okay, we can grab a hay bale. And then, I don't know, is there anything we need in the chest? Maybe not, actually. Pumpkins we don't need because we just picked one up. Cactus green we don't need. Where's the entrance here? Here it is. Block them out. I think I have food. I have something I can eat. No pillager up top. Okay, wood is good. Crossbow, string, more carrots. I don't need the arrow. Okay, wheat is there. Let's try to grab one. Hay bale. There we go, I got it, and then we sail away. I still haven't seen a firefly bush. As far as I know, all you have to do is find them along the water's edge. So it shouldn't be that difficult to find one. But I haven't seen one yet. Alright, what are we doing now? Okay, we can get mud here. Okay, there's the red mushroom. There's chickens we don't need. Let's grab mud. I only need one, I think. And then we can make the... Oh, gotta make the wheat first from this hay bale. And then make the mud block. Okay, that's not bad. Do I have any food? I can eat carrots, I guess. As long as I don't eat them all. All right, what are we doing now? Clay. I can make the stew. I hate going for the row and the column at the same time. It's the worst. All right, stew is done. I need firefly bush. I need redstone, iron, and gold. Let's see if we can get the firefly bush in the clay. I don't see clay here. Oh, there it is. Clay right there. Okay, quickly now. Okay, I got the clay. We do have to smelt it. And I don't need 3, so 1 can go. Let's drop off some other things too. Okay, so we have 1 iron. I don't need the crossbow. I don't need suspicious stew. I don't need moss. I don't need lily of the valley. I don't need bowls. I don't need brown mushroom. All right, let's get ready to craft this. The clay pot. There we go, and then we gotta go. So firefly bush should be pretty easy to find at night. What else? Otherwise, we could just go down for gold. I don't have a red apple. That's part of the problem. Redstone, iron, firefly bush. That's what the list is now. There's firefly bush right there. As I suspected, very easy to find at night. Of course, I was hoping not to go to nighttime, but what are you going to do? All right, firefly bush done, which means we just need a compass. Compasses can be found in ruined portal chests, and we don't have one of those, I think. It's nighttime. We could just go underground and make our own, but we would need, what, 3 more iron and redstone. So 5 iron. 5 iron and redstone. It might just be easier to stay on the surface and find a ruined portal. Okay, there's a village. Maybe we can get some iron help at the village. And we don't need mob drops, so we should probably just sleep in a bed. I see a lot of mobs here, starting with this creeper. There's chickens, spiders, creepers. Okay, we can maybe do a redstone trade. That bed is occupied. So is this one, but I'm going to sleep in it instead so we can get rid of the mobs. Okay, a new plan is redstone trade and iron from the iron golem. Because I don't think we can loot a compass in this village. I still need to eat. I should probably be eating the potatoes instead of the carrots, but it's fine. All right, pick up hay bales. We're going to try to get some emeralds for redstone. And then we'll kill the iron golem for the iron. And see if we can get... okay, that should be enough wheat. Do you have a wheat trade? Hold still, you do. Okay, 3 is enough. We don't... Oh, wait, where's the cleric? Here. Okay, hopefully the cleric is home. He is. Keep that creeper out there. Okay, redstone is done. The creeper's on patrol. I just need iron. Okay, trying to get some iron here. Yeah, from this guy. Can you... You're not going to do anything about this creeper? Sure. I wanted the creeper to blow up the iron golem, but that's not going to work. Alright, I need you to hold still. And I need the iron. Oh, there's string right there. But we don't need it. This is their last item. We went a little bit long here. But I think we'll be okay. Alright, that's the iron done. Let's make a compass. And I'm just missing the gold for the carrot. I need 1 gold. Right. For some reason I thought we were done, but we're not done. I still need 1 gold. Where are we going to get gold from? A shipwreck? A ruined portal? Or... I mean, ruined portal would really be the best. Maybe we can find one quickly. Okay, there's a shipwreck that could have gold in it. We already have the carrots. Let's go find out. I need to swim in through the side of this ship, I think. Please have gold. And please let me swim in. Yes, very well done. Place a door. Come on. Okay. Yeah, that's bad. Okay, pick up the door. Okay, so no gold here. No gold. Can I swim out through here? And there's no ruined portals around. We could just dig down for gold, but then we have to smelt it. 15 minutes. Could really use a ruined portal about now. But that's pretty unlikely since we just found a shipwreck. Sometimes structures are next to each other, but I'm not feeling it. Oh, okay, there we go. Ruined portal. Wow, how lucky is that? All right, we just need there to be gold here. Oh, there is gold, okay, because there's a gold block and we have the iron to make the pick. Come on, come on, come on. Or we could just loot it in the chest. Definitely a slow 5 in a row here. I am going to keep it, though. We'll just try to get faster for the next one. Golden carrot? No. Okay, crafting table. Make gold. Make golden carrots. All right. That's going to be it for this one. Let's go back to the lobby. Where's the lobby? There it is. All right, well, that's going to do it for this episode of Minecraft Bingo. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. I can't believe that diagonal worked out. That was painful, though. We were close on the golden apple, too. We just needed the red apple, which I never found one. We didn't check all the loot chests in the village. There might have been a red apple there. Anyways, that's going to be it. See you next time.